Hello, Roberto.
Hi.
Roberto Minervini. I'm happy to see you, to meet you. Just to present you a little bit, you're an Italian film director who moved abroad, who moved in the States. You've made a lot of documentary. That's mostly what you achieve, even if you teach cinema and documentary cinema. And here, The Damned is your first fiction feature, is that right?
That is true.
This land has it all. I think it'd be a great life, raise a family. I'm looking forward to that day.
So The Damned is wintertime. We are in 1862. It's the Army Union who sent a troop of volunteers to explore a very hostile environment. Is that true? You shoot that film without any script?
Yeah, there's no screenplay whatsoever. There is this premise. We're going to Montana because 1862 is where the gold rush starts.
Yes.
And we know that that opens the door to the future expropriation on Native American land.
Yeah.
We inhabit those spaces for 2 months, and what I tell all these people, some of them have acting experience, and the majority of them have never acted. Mm-hmm. But what I tell them that we are going to embark on a journey, and there will be a battle, there will be an ambush, and there will be a before and after the ambush.
We're running low on rations. But don't waste it here.
What I would like to know is how do you articulate the journey itself, and what did you try to achieve exactly with them and for you?
Although I don't disclose them to the actors, although I don't write it on paper, but I do pay great attention to the narrative arcs that are developing. And then I know that cinema being a dynamic, an art in movement, I know that I need actions. I need movements to connect, to reach, to go from this point to that point. My films are built that way, which is very simple and yet, you know, very effective.
Our troops are down in New Mexico. It's going to take them at least 2 weeks to get up here.
Before the shooting, you have an idea of the arc, of the narrative arc you try to go through, or it's flowing with the moment, the here and now?
It flows with the moment. I know that, as I said, in a film like that, if I know that there will be an ambush at some point,
yes, of course.
I know that there'll be consequences, mm-hmm. but I absolutely had no idea or how I would handle the aftermath of the ambush. I try to preserve that character of immediacy. Things happen at the moment, and catching people by surprise. And that element of surprise creates a tension that is really, really vital to the film.
What are we at, 150 yards?
It's about 200 at the top of the ridge. When this rider came across here, they scared up a crow. So just watch out for anything different, anything changes.
How you articulate that moment of the reassessment with your team is something you go for brain or by observation for your main actor? How did you build that?
I made sure that the ambush was permeating the whole shoot, so that scene is shot individually with each actor, with each interpreter, each soldier, for about 3 weeks. So everybody knew that as the sun was setting one day, someone would be called to go through that path, running, entering a ditch, seeking shelter if they wanted to, with people shooting around them, and the sound is you know, the blast of shots is nerve-wracking. And you would have to deal with your own fear and demons. And the people knowing, so as people started to know that at some point, day after day, they would have to go through that. And people would go through that, and then they would assess with them how the experience was. So that's how I created a sense of the aftermath. It was almost like them sharing their experience and preparing others for the experience. And that sense of, you know, the sense of inhabiting a space of danger and uncertainty became real.
How old are you?
16.
Shot one before?
Yeah.
We need to hold the line. Our guys will catch up with us.
Hear the robin? My aunt used to say when you hear a robin, everything's going to be okay.
This is the winter. 3 weeks in the winter, it means that you're going from mild weather to the harshest winter. So as you're waiting, the winter becomes harsh. The conditions are unbearable. You spend the whole day there, and yet you might be called to go through and be shot at. You know,
it's a living performance.
It is a living performance, and at the engine of it is the trigger of the mother of all emotions, which is fear, and how to deal with it. So a lot of this catharsis, a lot of this vulnerability that the actors give us through the film, through those scenes, is born from that fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of losing control over the process.
And that first time when I had a chance to shoot, it was like I was just standing back watching myself when the gun went off. Like it just happened.
It's a documentary about human introspection in a way, no?
It is. What I did is I documented that experience. That is an experience. So we dive head first into an experience, and there is something hypnotic or hallucinatory about the process. Definitely filming even that ambush day after day, and it felt like an hallucination, to the point that even myself, as I started, transitioning to the aftermath, towards the end of this process, the aftermath of the ambush, I started almost feeling that I was filming ghosts. And when I watch my own film, I can't stop thinking that perhaps everything, including my actors, or part of them, died with the ambush. Maybe nothing was really alive. Maybe this is what I filmed was an hallucination.
Thank you very much, Roberto. It was great to hear about your working process. Take care. Good luck for the film.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Coup de foudre, coup de feu, coup de vache, coup de blues ou coup du sort, cette semaine dans les salles, tous les coups sont admis.
Non si sa mai che non che venga i tedeschi.
I tedeschi dai perché?
Da disegnare ancora. Da disegnare perché è l'analfabeto e va a imparare al papà.
Mi non mi piace nascondere, devo disertuare. Qui non può fare gol, non è mica andata in guerra perché che piaceva no.
La Lucia si sposa.
È contenta?
Non so.
Récompensée par un lion d'argent à Venise, la cinéaste Maura Del Pero aborde à nouveau le thème de la maternité. Après Maternal, elle met ici en scène une jeune villageoise du Trentin, enceinte d'un soldat réfugié qui décide de rentrer momentanément chez lui en Sicile. Attention, recette explosive.
Service opens at 5.
Sélectionné à Berlin, primé à Deauville, ce plat de résistance d'un genre très décalé oscille entre comédie et polar, noir et blanc et couleur.
I think I'm missing 800 from one of the registers.
Une leçon de cuisine audacieuse qui met en scène un cuistot rebelle charmé par une délicieuse serveuse.
To honor the day I was born, my father named me Snow White. Little girl at a lonely well. This is his kingdom, with the same little tale to tell. He taught me to be fearless, fair, brave, and true. Is that a girl I'll ever know again? But she changed everything. Please, show mercy.
Find his home and burn it to the ground. You were saying...
88 ans après sa version animée, le grand classique des studios Disney prend vie, porté par la belle Rachel Zegler. Un remake en prise de vue réelle qui revisite le célèbre conte des frères Grimm.
A man and a woman who have lost a child. And then themselves. And then each other.
Don't you think it's bizarre? After all these years, seeing each other here again?
Tim Roth et Trine Dyrholm. Un homme et une femme 10 ans après. Le Van Gogh de Robert Altman retrouve ici l'égérie de Thomas Winterberg dans d'étranges circonstances. Une lettre leur donnant rendez-vous au cimetière où est enterré leur jeune fils.
britannique a très justement écrit que puisque Dieu ne pouvait être partout,
Est-ce que vous pouvez prévenir mon mari que je pars accoucher?
Pars à l'hôpital!
il a donc dû inventer les mères.
Je peux le voir.
Il a un pied beau.
Et l'autre, il est pas beau.
C'est une malformation.
Animée par sa passion dévorante pour Sylvie Vartan, Esther décide de tout faire pour Roland, son petit dernier né avec un pied beau. Un rôle sur mesure pour Leila Bekti qui incarne le destin incroyable d'une mère aux prises avec le handicap de son enfant. À la semaine prochaine!